You ever see some pictures and you're like, what is going on here? Well, the story behind this baby was in the hospital. They're like, you've got measles. And after a while, they're like, not measles. No idea. Good luck. But something, look at that. Look at the results. Crazy. Something helped it out. How about this one? This 12-year-old girl had crazy psoriasis for 8 years. Wouldn't leave the house, not going to school. 3 months later, bam. Or how about grandma here? Like facial neuralgia. Boom. 3 months, like, what is going on here? All right. So here's the deal. This story is about 107 years long. So what happened first is in Russia, the Tsars, his scientist, found that nomadic shepherds who transported their food and milk in lamb intestines, yes, I said that right, lamb intestines, the food and the milk didn't go bad. But the food sitting at home went bad quick. Weird. So then we fast forward to in the 1980s, this Russian scientist went to Japan, and in Japan they're talking about all the crazy, super scary potential of biological warfare, of nasty bugs and everything decimating people. And she went back home and she was pretty freaked out. She's like, we got to figure something out. Instead of, though, looking forward and creating something new, she went back in history, back a little bit to this czar and the sheep gut bacteria that they found, and also to a Russian who had won a Nobel Prize for theorizing that aging might actually really be the cause of kind of nasty gut fermentation from bad bacteria. Anyways, so what they did is they found this very remarkable probiotic that was the one from the sheep guts, right? Also, they theorized it's the same one that is in a baby's immune system when it's in the womb that prevents it from getting sick, even if the mom gets sick. So the Russian military get together and like, we're going to handle this. So they took this strain, okay, and they're like, we got to fix one thing about it. We got to make it antibiotic resistant, okay, which they did. And mostly, right, this was available to the military. It was not a commercialization type product, right? However, when the Soviet Union fell, some people, they started taking what used to be government owned, and now they're kind of piecing it apart and going, okay, we're going to sell some of this stuff, like, oil refineries and stuff. But so the scientists who had this technology on this probiotic, they're like, we're going to do something with this. Long story short, there's a company that's about to expand into the West that's been doing tens of millions of dollars in business a year and well established and crazy results. And just now, they are about to expand into Europe and to the US. So this video is not for the general consumer. Right now, this video is for some people who go, I'm thinking gut health is freaky important. And what they're seeing with this product is if you've got some sort of nasty infection, it's about 3 days, it goes click. In about 2 weeks, the vast majority of people are like, okay, something is really, really working for me here. And in about 8 to 9 months, it seems to be able to totally rewire your microbiome, which is where like 70-80% of your immune system is. It really brings home what I've always been told, that death begins in the colon. And now I'm like, okay, it starts making sense. So this video, to be clear, is not for the average consumer. I want to try it for myself. This is for someone who's like, okay, I want to be one of the pioneers who helps open these markets to this extraordinary product that's going to revolutionize people's health, especially in this day when there's so many pathogens out there, and you've got antibiotics in your food, and people's digestion is jacked up, and their skin is going crazy, and you've got all these new infectious things running around. I think this has a massive potential to radically impact some people's lives. And if you'd like us to help get the message out, comment below or ask the person who sent you this video, like, hey, I need the more in-depth information here because I'm kind of interested. And by the way, I made a day of AI. I made a GPT, ChatGPT. I made a specific GPT for this product, and you can ask it absolutely any question you want because I've inputted vast amounts of information to answer all your questions. So I'm excited. I think it's gonna. I'm thinking tons of people in my family that really, really, really need this, who have not gotten results no matter what else we've done so far, and I think this is the thing.